Hello everyone and welcome back to Accent on Gamers. Today I want to talk about Tales of Berseria, a game I mentioned in my latest video with the top games of 2016. I have been sick the last week, so unfortunately I haven't uploaded anything until now, and I'm sorry about my voice if it's any different. But yeah, so how I want to start off this video is I want to talk about the my Japanese copy of the game, which is the one I played last year, how I got it, when I got it, and some of the gaming memories related to the game itself. I have quite a bit to say about it, more than that it's good. Uh, and then on top of that, I actually want to show you the contents of this box here. I got the European collector's edition for the game. This is now released in the whole world, and yeah, so you can check it out. There's a demo on both the North American and European PlayStation Store, as far as I know. Um, uh, we could actually start there. My experience with the Berseria actually started with the Japanese demo back when it was released on PlayStation Store. So that was probably 2 weeks before the launch of the game. I avoided all kinds of trailers and screenshots and stuff for the game. I did see a few articles on Gematsu.com, which is my news site for gaming news. So shout outs to them. This is a really good site. But um, so so playing the demo, most of it was new to me. I had seen the designs, and I have two very good friends who's really into the Tales series as well. I'm gonna mention those a bit further on, but yeah, they've been hyping up and telling me about all sorts of things in the game. So I started the demo, and it's divided into two parts, right? So there's a battle part where you can try out the new battle system, because it's quite different actually in Berseria. um, if you compare it to like the other Tales, so you have the first bunch of Tales, like 7 or 6 games, where it's in 2D, and then you move into 3D, and the series has been changing up the battle system quite a lot. But in this one, it's very different. So go check out the demo and try the battle version of the demo if you wanna like mess around with all the mechanics and stuff. It's the demo is actually like pretty far into the game as well, so you have a lot of like the mechanics unlocked to try out, so, which was a lot of fun. Um, so I did that for quite some time, and then actually my good friend Mario, who's the other guy on this channel. If you're new to the channel and like haven't gone back and watched our old stuff, Mario is the guy who together we created the channel, and he's gonna upload a video very soon. So you'll meet him eventually. But yeah, he's been learning Japanese the last year or so, and he's been very good. He can actually read like fluent now and translate on the go as we play games. So he would come over, and I would play the Berseria demo, the story part, because there's the story and the battle part. So we played the story part, and that's actually when I got to learn about the characters in terms of like all of their personalities and stuff. The skits that are famous in the Tale series, where the characters talk to each other about stuff that's not related to the main story at all times. Sometimes it is, but sometimes they just talk about like what they ate and stuff. So so he would translate that, and I would get a good sense of like what the character, like how they were. So that was very nice, and the demo itself take place like I would say like 60% into the game. It's in the middle of Act Two, if I remember correctly. So so yeah, it's quite a bit in. So you have like all the moves to try out there as well. Um, but right there, I would see that the graphics were pretty much like the PS3 game Tales of Berseria, which we got on the PS4. It looks very good because they've added some very nice effects in terms of like magic attacks and stuff like that, and shadows are very good. And then the game also runs in 60 FPS and in full HD on the PS4. So it's a pretty like good looking game. It doesn't look too next gen, but still it does the job very well. I like how it looks. I really do. And So going back to the graphics there, the thing was after I finished the demo, I would actually look up a torrent to download the game on my PlayStation 3. I'm so sorry. I do pirate games sometimes. That's just what I do. But I had already paid for the game in advance on the PS4. I was waiting for my copy to arrive, and so I would check out the game on the PlayStation 3, and it runs surprisingly well on the PS3. I have to say. Um, it's the resolution is a lot lower. I'm not even sure if it's 720p because it was a bit blurry, but then again, the frame rate was good. Probably 30 somewhere or something, but it ran smooth. I actually turned on. I never do this, but I did turn on the frame interpolation on my TV back then to smooth out the frames, and it looked pretty good, to be honest. So I would actually stream and play the PS3 version of Berseria for around like 25 hours or so. Um, a good chunk of the game. It's a 45-50 hour game if you take your time. Um, so yeah, I would play it on PlayStation 3 quite a lot. Um, and so I got the word that the two friends I mentioned, uh, they had come back from Japan on their visit. They were on the Tales of festival actually. Very jealous of that. So and they were there last year as well, if I remember correctly, and that's when they actually pre-ordered the game. So they did pre-order a copy for themselves and then a copy for me last year. So they went back to the same store as they were in Japan this year and picked up, yeah, like this copy of the game, of course. So I got the word that they actually had got home, and I would go there immediately to get my copy. It was very nice because also they picked up some other stuff while they were in Japan. They asked me if there was anything I wanted for my collection or something, and these two figures you can see here, the Yuri and the Leon figurines, they actually brought them over from Japan, so that was very nice. I thank you very much once more if you if you watched this, but so the game and everything, all of these came in this bag here. I want to show you guys. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but I have to say it was pretty impressive to get this. And on the other side you have this is commercial for the Tales of Berseria anime, um, which was running at the time. I think it's back now with the second season. Um, and I want to thank you guys as well because while I'm a huge Tales fan and I do play all the games that get released, both in Japanese and English, I don't always have time for the now we have cell phone games and we also have the anime and manga and stuff. So they will always like tell me and make me catch up on what's new and like how all of these side stuff goes. So that's very nice. But so I did get my figurines and the game, and also this bag was filled with stuff they got on the festival, and also just goodies in general. I want to talk about this first and foremost, um, because this is very special. You can also see that over there. It's the what can I call it? Like it's a framed picture of Mikleo and Saray from Tales of Berseria. It's very beautiful in my opinion. Have a good look. But um, so the story behind this item here, it's funny. They stood in line for the Tales of Festival, and the first few who would like enter the festival would get one of these. And because they were like two persons, they would get one each. And since they like live in the same place and everything, they figured they only needed one. So they asked me if I wanted it, and of course I'm super happy to have this because not only would I have to go to Japan at a certain time to get this, I would also need to be one of the first in the line. So this pretty amazing. I'm still very stoked to own this. Very cool. So I decided to actually display it here because it means a lot to me. And then also the pre-order for the game, of course. If you pre-order the copy of Berseria, you would get this, which is also like kind of a framed picture here. I'm not sure where I want to display this, so it's still sealed. I do not plan to like keep it sealed or anything, but we'll see what I do with it. I think it's a very nice picture, though. It's just a collaboration of all the like you can go to the stat menu in the game and look at all the stats and your level and stuff for each character, and these are the picture you will get if you go there. So it's just a collaboration of all of those. It's still very nice though. Um, but yeah, there's quite a lot of more stuff in here. I'm not sure if you want to see it all. Might as well go through it. I I want to show my appreciation as well and like document this because I'm very happy I got all this stuff. So here's a very very nice picture of Leon from Tales of Destiny. Um, so in here you can actually like put stuff, but I'll keep it sealed for a bit longer until I decide what to do with it. But it just looks so very nice. I'm happy to have this as well. Then we also have a bunch of like keychains. I already put those up. They've been here for a while. I'm not sure if these were also pre-order bonuses, but these are like in chibi style of the characters you have in Berseria. So this is the first one I got. They asked me if they would get any of these because you have Tales of characters in these kind of like rubber like chibi characters for all the games. Like we have ones for the older ones as well. So it said if we would find any one of these, which character would you like? And based on design purely, Rokuro here was my favorite back then before I played the game. So they would get me one of those and then some more actually. Bienfu was actually pretty funny as well. He's like the mascot character for the game. Um, more about him later, I guess. But then we also have bags. So like these bags are so nice. This came with like for the festival. So this is very exclusive as well. We're sidetracking from Berseria quite a bit here, but still, this is some really cool stuff. We have all the characters here, or like some of them, of course. It's some very unique design. I want to say they. I'm not sure of the name of the artist, but here we have some funny designs of Lloyd and Zelos as well as the McLeod's array. If you can see that properly, not sure. So yeah, I'm not sure how much I want to spoil about the game, but back when I got home with this one, I would wrap it up immediately and start playing. I would get back to the 25-hour mark, which I was on the PS3 version, quite fast, like in only a day or two, and then I would finish the game, and it was really really good. I think I mentioned that in my latest video as well, but I do believe that the ending was one of the strongest parts of this game. I can't wait till you guys finish it and see what you think. But a very very strong game overall. Most definitely, the music was so nice to hear. Motoi Sakuraba's songs using like real instruments. It sounded a bit more real, these tracks, compared to older games with more like synth sounds. But it's hard to put words. But very very nice. So let's get to this one. I'll just try and open it right away. I didn't prepare in advance or anything, but that's how I like to do this show anyway, so let's just do it. Give me a second, please. So we'll see. Right, so there we go. Let's show all the sides here at first. So you've seen the front, it's the same as the Japanese game. I'm happy we got to keep the cover, or we'll see inside. I am not sure if the PS4 box is the same. But then you have the sides, you have Velvet Crow here as the main character. It's a very dark story, by the way. I haven't talked about the story too much, but it's really good. Here are the side characters, which also have a lot of personality. A very strong cast, actually. I liked all the characters, and they, while some of them were one, actually, started out pretty weak, they would grow eventually, and even the worst character would turn out pretty good by the end, but most of the characters were really good throughout the whole game, so it's very nice to see them here. I might actually display it like this, because yeah, it's a good cast of characters, I believe. And then on the back here you can see all the contents, so a little spoiler there. I'm not sure how far away I should be from the camera to like zoom in or get the sharpness, but yeah, you've seen all the sides here. So this says Tales of Berseria Collector's Edition, and the bottom is just plain white. So if we open this up here, let's try and be a bit careful. There we go. So first I can see we have a regular PS4 case for the game. Let's take everything out actually. Alright. So first up's the game, and we have this amazing USK logo for the German age rating. This big green thingy. I don't care too much about that kind of stuff, but it's if you compare these two, which one do you prefer? Just a funny thing right there. So the backside seems to be the same as well. That was actually one of my favorite thing when I got this, and I would look at the box. I think the backside of the Japanese cover is really nice. Very good pictures of all the characters there, and it's in this. I don't know if it's the 3D models for the characters, but it looks very like hand drawn. I would like to say. So very nice. So to have the same. The very same backgrounds here with all the images, very nice, very nice. Let's open it up real quick just to see if there's any difference in like disc art or something. It's the same. So the disc looks like the front, so nothing special there. If you got the my VIP points there, go ahead. I really don't mind. It's to register your game. I don't do that usually. We also have like a commercial for Tales of Link, which is one of the Soulful games. Apparently Tales of Asteria, the other one, is much better, but this is the one we have in English so far. So our friends play both of them and say they're fun. So. Yeah, next up is the steel case, and this is of Bienfu here, the other character I mentioned earlier. I knew we was gonna get around to this one eventually, so here's what I want to talk about this guy. He looks very cute. He's quite annoying, just like Tipo and the others, but very adorable as well. You can see him here. The thing is, he's voiced by the same guy who does, what's his name? The little blue guy in Dragon Ball, Pilaf. Yes, so he sounds entirely like Pilaf, which is funny because he has this very annoying voice. But since this guy is like kind of cute and tries to be smart all the time, it's funny. You'll have to see for yourself. If you play it in Japanese, of course. I have no idea what they sound like in the English dub. So I have to say the soundtrack here has a very nice art. See if I can just turn around the disc. Real careful. So it looks like this, very nice in my opinion. Not sure where this art was used last time. I remember seeing the art of Velvet, but this the art here for Lavisette, who's the little boy here. Yeah, cool stuff anyway. And the inside of the steel case just seems to be more Bienfu, at least on this side. So yeah, that's that. The Tales Collector's Editions for Europe has been coming with these steel cases. We have one for the cat for Skillet 2, Rollo, who I learned the other day was actually called Lulu in Japanese. And Tipo and the other one, which I got from Mike Aerodynamish, so again, thanks for that. He's actually back on YouTube now, so welcome back, Aero. It's been a while. I'm happy to see you around. Next up is this little art book here. So we have two books here actually. It's an art book and a guidebook. If you want to see the contents of these, then maybe like get this edition for yourself, or maybe download a like PDF or something. I could no, I already see spoilers here. Um, how very convenient that I finished the game so I can actually see what spoilers or not. Um, spoilers everywhere. Um, but yeah, you can. This should be fine. So you can see like you have like a big picture of the characters and then smaller pictures on the other side. Uh, all the like skits, pictures and everything, which is very nice. As you can see, let's see here. In the skits, you will have like full body picture of the whole body instead of just the face, which had in the older Tales. Um, Something like this maybe. So yeah, that's nice. Just like in Tales of Rebirth or in Tales of Graces, you have like the full character in the skits, which I do appreciate. Starter guide seems to be like okay. So first we introduce the characters, and then it's yeah, just like a strategy guide for the game. Talking about the arts and stuff. Yeah, some really nice art in here as well, though. I believe these both these books works very well as art books. The back of this box was really nice. Some very cool stuff here. A pretty nice little box so far. It wasn't as expensive as most of the others. I think the retail price is like 1,000 crowns, which is basically like $100. So the recommended price for the game is like around 60, 70, I guess somewhere there. So just a bit more, and you get all this stuff. So pretty nice in my opinion. Some pretty good looking pins as well. I'm not sure if we have like glare or something, but you could probably see those um, somewhat good at least. Good stuff. And then there's a box here. So we did get these like figurines. Awesome. I was I wasn't too sure if we would get these or not. I heard that there was no like figurines like these in this box, but apparently we have two right here. I would like to open this up with a knife or something, to be honest, but we'll see how I get around. This is. I'll just put a picture here of the final figurines. They're quite messy to set up as well. So so yeah, I hope you like what they look like. I would love to find out for myself, but it's all right, really. So I guess that wraps it up for Tales of Berseria for this time. Um, I guess I have more to say about the game, but I will talk about it more when I do finish this English copy, of course. So this won't be the last of Berseria, but I'm happy to actually get out there and talk about some of the more memories of mine that are not related to the game itself, and actually like more like stories around the game. I'm a big person for that. I love to remember all of my stories, like where I got the games and stuff like that. So please let me know if you're a fan of that as well, because I have so much to say about all of my games here. But yeah, Tales of Berseria. I hope you picked it up as well. If you're interested in JRPGs or the Tales series in general, this is one of the best by far in a long time. Highly recommend it. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again soon. I have pickups coming up for the month, so I'll show you all the games that I got in January, and then I've been thinking about doing a video where I talk about all the games I finished in January, and so we'll probably do that as well. Until then, take care and have a good time. Get gaming.